Hi, it's Silent J from Tactical 16 Radio with Silent J. Well, you can hear it on every Wednesday night on betsonmedia.com, and I'm also the co-host of Center Mass with Rob and Silent J on Sunday nights on betsonmedia.com. Both shows are brought to you by Tactical16.com. See, I'm sporting the shirt right now. And I am answering the challenge that I got from a few people. I'm just grabbing a prop right here. First from my radio groupie, John, also known as Grease Bastard. He challenged me last night. Eric Shaw from Tactical 16, he's the CEO of Tactical16.com. He challenged me, and also a few of my former soldiers, and also an NCO that I was in Iraq with back in 2003. I'm on terminal leave right now, so I'm enjoying the facial hair, or lack of spots I can grow facial hair. Anyway, I was challenged to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. So I got water right here. It tastes good. Actually, I'm going to do this the Army way. So I might make a mess. Maybe not. So here goes nothing. But look, it's a checkbook. That's all you need to do to give to charity. You don't need to put ice on your head. You don't need to put water on your head. All you need is time, energy, some commitment, and maybe some money. If you can't donate money to the ALS Foundation or any other foundation, the Sarah G. Coleman Foundation for Breast Cancer Awareness, or any other group like that, you can donate your time. Dumping water on your head and dumping ice on your head isn't going to do anything. So I challenge a few people out there that have already accepted the Ice Bucket Challenge. I challenge Eric Shaw from Tactical 16 to donate more of our time and energy to charity. I challenge Mayor Rob Ford from Toronto, instead of dumping water on your head, stay in rehab and become a great mayor for a great city of Toronto up in Canada. I challenge Charlie Sheen to stay on the straight and narrow. It was pretty cool that you dump money on your head. Dump more into some more really awesome charities and groups out there that help people with debilitating diseases. I challenge the Buffalo Bills, instead of dumping water and ice on your head, how about you make the playoffs? Okay, I challenge my puppy, my daughter's puppy, right here, to stop with the water challenge on the carpet. And while we're on that topic, I challenge my daughter to do good in the 3rd grade and get really good grades. Or that puppy is going to Korea, and you know what they do to dogs in Korea. Yeah, it's really cool to be a viral hit on Facebook or on Twitter or on Instagram because you're dumping water and ice on your head, but it really does nothing for the disease itself. How many of you know what ALS even stands for? Do any of you know it also has a name other than ALS? It's called Lou Gehrig's disease. There's been a lot of awareness about this disease. It's really great that people are raising money for it, but why don't you look into the charity that you give money to and make sure that they give a lot of money to research instead of giving more money to their employees, you know? And while you're out there, instead of the kids out there, instead of getting ready to put water and ice on your head, how about you get some good grades in school so you can become a doctor or a scientist or a researcher to really go after these diseases like Parkinson's and ALS and Alzheimer's and dementia and maybe depression and alcoholism. Those are a couple big things that were in the news a few weeks ago because of somebody that was famous that was suffering from those diseases. And now we don't hear anything about Robin Williams and what caused his suicide from the diseases that he had. No, now we care more about famous people and everybody on Facebook, on your friends list, dumping water and ice on their head. And guess what? I challenge Bill Gates to come up with a really good operating system as opposed to a really good scaffolding system and dumping water on his head. I challenge every politician out there that's accepted this challenge to actually stop with the red versus blue, blue versus red, and maybe make it easier for scientists out there to continue on with their research instead of handcuffing them because you didn't know how to balance a checkbook, so now you have to cut funding to certain groups. I challenge the Army out there, since there are a lot of soldiers that have taken this Ice Bucket Challenge, to teach the soldiers how to be fit and maybe drink water instead of dumping water on their heads. You know, water from Ken from the Holistic Revolution, who I've had on as a guest before, We are a nation that is extremely dehydrated. And guess what? If you drink water, which we've heard a lot in the Army, it helped you out, okay? Instead of throwing it on your heads. Because there's kids in India and Africa and South America and Central America and parts of Asia that are looking like, why are they wasting such a wonderful natural resource by throwing it on their heads? You know? I mean, look, as Americans, we took a really great idea to raise money for a really great cause, and we're ruining a natural resource. How much water have we wasted? How about the people in New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, Southern California, West Texas that are having a drought? The water that you need for your crops is on a bunch of suburban kids' heads thinking it's cool that they're the next viral trend. And I also challenge the Army to unhandcuff your policy about tattoos, because I've spent 14 years in the military and I've done some really great things, and I've given to charity and I've helped people around the world, and now I can't be a warrant officer because you don't like tattoos. Really nice. Really, really good thinking. And also, I challenge S1 and G1 in the Army to stop messing up paperwork. All right, because I could have been on leave a lot sooner than what I am now if S1 and G1 didn't mess up paperwork. So really great job, guys. I'm sure there's a lot of admin personnel that took the ice water challenge but didn't process paperwork. So I applaud everybody that's given money. If you just dumped water on your head and didn't give the charity, you're an idiot. You fall right along the lines of media, just doing dumb stuff out there. So give to charity, give your time, energy, donate to an animal hospital, donate to an old folks home, donate to a hospital, donate to anybody. Donate time to your neighbor who's sick with cancer or Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. Why don't you donate some time and maybe just be a nice person? How about that? You know, the person next door to you who's dying of cancer is watching you dump water on your head and wondering why you don't take that time and maybe just be a nice human being and help them out. I'm Silent J, and every week on my show now, I'm going to donate a little bit of time and energy to find a really good group, a really good charity, a really good organization all around the country that we could donate our time and energy to. You know, there's a lot of groups out there that need your help. Dumping water on your head doesn't do any of that. I'm going to take this water and I'm going to drink it. Does a lot more use inside me than on the floor. Take care.